Hey y'all, I'm Taurus.
And I'm Dream.
And we are
America's favorite Ratchets. So today we're trying to name our own flaws. What this means is if you don't know what the fuck is wrong with you, then you are the problem. So we want to tell y'all some shit that we already know is wrong with us. And I will start.
Yeah, because I'm perfect. That's why she started.
That's her first problem. But we're going to go, we'll duck back around that. So I would say one of my flaws is I think I know everything. Like, if you tell me something and it's not very convincing, I will come up with the narrative with or without your help.
That's true.
If you tell me you couldn't come by because you had to do such and such and so forth, and I don't see the fruits of that, you lie. And I'm going to tell you exactly where I thought you was, and you need to ask me. Otherwise, I got it up here. I got it. And I done came up with a whole story, who you was with, how much money you spent. I am that level crazy. So, one of my major flaws is I think that I know everything.
I will give you that.
Okay.
I agree. My major flaws, I'm very controlling. I like to control my environment. I like to control the conversation. I like to control what we do, what we don't do, what we say, what we don't say. But most of the time, I'll be right. Let's just clarify that. But no, but for real, I just like to have control over my environment and where I place myself. And the reason why that's a flaw is because you can't control every outcome of every situation. Sometimes a wrench is going to be thrown in your plan, or sometimes another variable may pop up there that you didn't already think about. And I'm one of those people that I don't do well with that. If I got a set plan, hey, we supposed to go here, do this, move here. I am that type of person. If one thing go wrong,
best friend be like, I knew I should have stayed home.
I should have stayed my ass at home. And it's been 5 minutes into the event. I'm that person. I am very controlled.
I agree.
I drink to that.
So, ooh, that hit me in the chest. I'm going to say my next flaw, and this won't be long because I don't have many, is I am mean as fuck. Listen. Everybody doesn't get that vicious side of me unless you do one of two things. If I meet you in a platonic environment and it's just always platonic, then you probably won't see that side of me. If you try me in any capacity, it could be big. I'm going to go full throttle because I need to teach you I don't play. Play with your kids, play with your mammy. Don't play with Dream.
Facts.
And once the switch is on, my real flaw is that I cannot turn it off. Even when I'm I'll be joking. I have had so many niggas slide in my DMs and always end with you mean as fuck. That is unfortunate that you are not tough enough. Cause that's my thought. That might be another flaw.
Toughen up, champ.
I don't know if I should soften or you should harden, but I feel like you should harden because if I'm the girl and you in here whining, talking about I mean and I hurt your feelings, piss off. Because I wasn't
like
that
a
bad.
Mitch.
I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. I don't like nobody to try to play me. It's an insult to my intelligence. And if you have seen any video we have ever made, an insult to my intelligence is the worst thing you can do to me. I would rather you smack me, punch me in the nose with the truth, bitch. Give me what you got. Don't lie. Don't try to play on my feelings. Don't try to play me in front of your friends, because I promise you, the one person in the room you don't want to rate to impress the next bitch in the room is me.
Because after that, you're going to need new friends.
Because I promise you, you're going to be calling your mama. Let me take this bitch in the bar.
It's going to be an embarrassment. You're going to need new friends.
My mouth is vicious, and once she on, she on. Remember that.
I think my flaw is that I'm sensitive. I take everything personally. When I say everything, I mean everything. Even if it ain't about me, it's personal. It's about me. So you could just make a general post and it'd be a couple of days after me and you get into it. Yeah. And I'm like, I will call best friend and be like, no, bitch, such and such dropped a post on me.
And when I say every time,
be like, no, wait a minute, best friend. Tell me how you know it's about you. And I'm like, cause she's like, best friend. I'm like, no, because we had this situation 3 days ago. So don't mistake. I am very, very sensitive, and everything is about me. I take it personally. So tread water lightly when it comes to me, and that's on the real. And I'll drink to that.
So, another flaw that I have is this. really know if it's a flaw or not. I don't think it is, but other people do.
It's a flaw.
I want you to work for my friendship. And
she wants you to overwork for her friendship.
Not overwork, but this is the thing. I know what I'm bringing to the table in the friendship. I got my own table.
After you already had to work for 50 years to get it.
No. Let me finish, bitch. So what I'm saying is, I know what you about to get. Like, I know what's in the surprise box. I know what's in there, and it's all to the good. Because once I'm on your side, my loyalty is whatever. So, in order for me to know that you deserve the big box, you have to show me that you're worthy of what's inside it. Because I already gave it to somebody who didn't appreciate it.
By opening 27 little boxes for fucking 20 years. Hey, Cigar.
Let me explain something to you. Y'all play video games. The only way to get from level 1 to level 2 is to do what you got to do. So with that being said, treat me in the same manner. You want to elevate from level 1 to level 2? Bitch, play your part.
This bitch here, you got to be Fortnite top level.
I'm fucked. I don't care what your game is. I don't fuck. You can play Candy Crush on my ass. The more the story is, let's progress. Like, I'm not gonna give you this greatness and you giving me shit. No, I want what I get out of. I want back what my investment was. Return on my investment. Give me what I gave you. So you gotta work for my friendship, and it's a flaw because people think that people don't have to do that no more. You no, babe. You're not finna half-ass me and think you finna get my full. You're gonna get a quarter of ass from me.
And I'll tell you what's the problem, because my last flaw is the exact opposite of hers.
Yes, it is.
I'm way too motherfucking giving from jump. I treat everybody the same way, whether I know you 1 day, 5 years, or 27 days. You all get the same type of love and loyalty from me, and that's a flaw. It's a flaw because this generation, this age is not the same. Mm-hmm. We don't do it the same. You feel me? What I gave and give this person, they may not have earned it or deserved it at the time. It's not the same. So people need to realize that.
Keep on.
I'm sorry, world, that I'm a nice person.
Yeah, I'm sorry too. The fuck?
Anyway, feel free to send us some of y'all flaws and shit. That just make y'all who y'all are. People gotta understand.
Wait, I got a question.
Oh, what's your question, best friend?
What's a flaw that I don't realize I have?
No, we ain't got no time.
No, give me one, because I don't do that.
I'll tell you what best friend promise she don't realize she has. She thinks for 10 seconds of positive and everything else is negative. Okay, she meets somebody and they can make one mistake, and in her world, they met her and deliberately did all these things to her in 10 seconds that made them plot to make them a negative person. Sometimes shit just happen. Everything not planned. She thinks negative and the worst of every situation. I don't care what it is.
I think the worst of every situation. I think when you show me your
bad mother, she be like, I asked that nigga for $10 12 days ago, and I'm like, well, best friend, you only asked once. In the hee-hee-ha moment, he probably thought you was playing. Nah, he ain't. The bitch is crazy. Listen, negative in every situation.
Listen, I look at it like this. If I'm on the boat and I see a small crack and we start to take on water, I'm getting off this bitch way before it get dangerous. That's what I feel like. But okay. So, let me tell you a flaw I don't think you realize.
What is it?
That you have. We have the same flaw. Best, you think I'm bad when I say I create a narrative? Best friend will call me and blow down the whole story. And I will wait till she get all the way to the end. I'll be like, so how much of this actually happened?
But how much do I be right?
Ma'am, this is my time.
How much do I be right?
45%.
I might have took the wrong curves to get to the end point. But the end point be the same.
I ain't gonna hold you. Listen, even a broke clock right twice a day. So I ain't gonna say she ain't never right. All I'm gonna say is, y'all think I'm bad with the narrative? Best friend will call me at work on the work phone to tell me that I will listen to the whole story. And I'm like, so how much of this really happened? Well, all they did was this. So I know that this happened. They went over this person's house. They went over. Listen, don't show your location, best friend. Don't show your location.
Because I got about 20 stories about what happened before you got to me. Facts.
Just based on your don't show your location with best friend, please. Don't do it.
Let's be clear. Everybody got flaws. I love all mine. I love all of hers. And y'all should love y'all's too. Feel free to send us all type of DMs, messages, comments. Let us know what y'all flaws are.
We love that shit.
And let's be clear. I know a lot of y'all got some flaws, so don't flex like you don't. Mm-hmm. And remember, being ratchet, it's a lifestyle.
And it's the life that we choose to live.